Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us for our 2:30 streaming show. I'm Robinson Miles. Jamie French not with us today. She's off doing bigger and more important things. But then Casey Mason, who was filling in yesterday, is also occupied today, so you were just stuck with me. I'm very sorry about that. But we have a lot of important things happening around the tri-state today, so let's just go ahead and jump right in. Now, first of which, the mayor of Central City, Kentucky has resigned. In a statement from Tony Armour, he says it comes down to his age, medical issues, and the realization that it's time he steps back. But he also cites recent allegations about work on the city's convention center and rental property he estimated and completed, since he says he has experience in construction work. He says it was all done in good faith and in an attempt to better utilize taxpayer dollars. Without knowledge, it was against regulations. He says the city council would have to vote on his removal per state law, so he has decided to resign himself. Now, for our second story, we have a bit of an update on something that we've been watching for some time now. Looks like we've got a couple issues with that video here. Sorry, everybody. Sometimes things just can't behave. But that highly contested District 4 magistrate race in Union County officially now has a winner. As we previously reported, a coding error was discovered that resulted in one resident voting on the incorrect primary ballot. Well, that ballot was thrown out, ultimately leading to Aaron Schaefer and Dakota Jones tying 165 votes apiece in the magistrate race. After that, the county's Board of Elections decided the race would be decided by a coin toss. So this morning, both candidates and several witnesses gathered in a courthouse for the decision to be made. The coin flipped on tails, and Aaron Schaefer was named the District 4 magistrate. The clerk's office shared a video of the coin toss on social media. Both candidates shook hands after Schaefer was declared the winner. Now, for our final headline here today, a heads up for lottery players. Hoosier Lottery announced it has halted sales of its new scratch-off ticket, Space Invaders. Officials would only say there was a technical issue. Now, we've heard from several viewers who purchased a ticket that appeared to be a winner, but lottery officials say they aren't. Officials are asking players to fill out a protest form. And we have a link to that on our website. So that's going to round out things here for the news portion today. Of course, there is a lot happening around the tri-state as per usual. Our reporters and photographers are all over, so be sure to circle back for 14 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10. For now, we'll go ahead and hand things off to someone who knows a whole lot more about the weather and what's happening outside. Arden Gregory is waiting in the wings, so be sure to stick around. We'll be back to Arden here in just a moment.
Stay informed on your local news and weather throughout the day by watching the 14 First Alert streaming shows. At 8:30 a.m., get your First Alert forecast to plan the day ahead and catch up on the news that happened overnight with the 14 News Sunrise team. In the afternoon, get the latest headlines, forecasts, and a preview of the stories we're working on with the 14 First Alert streaming show at 2:30. And get an in-depth look at the 14 First Alert forecast so you're ready for the next big thing with the 14 First Alert weather show at 9 p.m. Watch the 14 First Alert streaming show that fits your schedule and works best for you. Streaming on your phone by downloading the 14 News app and the 14 First Alert weather app. On your smart TV by using the 14 News streaming app. And stream anytime on Facebook, YouTube, or on 14news.com. Stay connected and stay informed by watching the 14 First Alert streaming shows on your favorite streaming devices.
Good afternoon. I'm 14 First Alert meteorologist Arden Gregory, and this is a live look at the Evansville riverfront. So you can see the flags snapping in a gentle breeze there. We do have mostly cloudy skies overhead, but we also have changes on the way. Those clouds are going to clear out tonight and moving into the weekend. Tomorrow, Juneteenth, so a lot of folks do have a 3-day weekend. A lot of people have tomorrow off for the holiday. It's going to be mostly sunny and warm, then even warmer as we get into Saturday before a cold front moves in and brings us rain late in the day for Father's Day and carrying over into Monday. We had rain and thunderstorms earlier this morning. We had even some strong to severe storms very early this morning. They had severe weather and tornadoes and the like off to our north, but here in the tri-state we really dodged the worst of it. We haven't had reports of any kind of major damage. Some tree damage, power lines down, down, things like that, but everybody's okay. They do have more serious damage to our north. Those storms then very slowly work their way to the south as we've gone through the day today and have gotten kind of hung up across parts of western Kentucky. So we still have some very spotty rain in Hopkins, Muhlenberg, and Ohio counties. Most of the tri-state is dry. You'll notice there is more rain off to our north, though, just starting to creep into parts of Wayne and Edwards counties. That is kind of weakening as it moves our way, but a few spotty showers are still possible, mainly in Illinois and Indiana, primarily north of I-64 through the next couple of hours. But really, I wouldn't rule out a stray shower anywhere in the tri-state this evening. It's a very isolated chance, though, and those rain chances should taper off completely by about 10 o'clock tonight. Then the clouds will clear overnight, and by tomorrow it's going to be mostly sunny. We'll still see a few passing clouds throughout the day on Friday, but mostly sunny skies. Then as we get into Saturday, a few more clouds start to build in. Our wind direction shifts, so warmer, more humid air starts to flow in from the south. It's going to get a little hotter and a little more sticky feeling out there on Saturday. I wouldn't rule out a stray shower popping up at some point in the day on Saturday, but I really think most of us will stay dry. As for our temperatures, where the rain has held on today, it's noticeably cooler. We've got 68 in Dundee, 70 in Greenville, but as you move to the north, 81 in Evansville and Newburgh. Henderson sitting at 83 right now, and our feels like temperatures not dramatically different as there's not much humidity to worry about out there right now. If you're headed out to the WC Handy Blues and Barbecue Festival in Henderson, pretty good weather for it. It's going to stay mostly cloudy, but I think you'll probably stay dry. Temperatures are going to be in the low 80s as the music is getting started down there, and then we'll slowly start to fall back through the 70s as the evening goes on. So all in all, pretty good weather for the WC Handy Fest, and I believe it's red beans and rice night down there, so Zydeco night, always a good time. Overnight tonight, like I said, any chance of rain ends very early, then our skies gradually begin to clear, so it's mostly cloudy this evening, but by the end of the night it'll be mostly clear, with temperatures falling back into the low 60s. Then tomorrow, Juneteenth, mostly sunny, although there will still be some passing clouds, lower humidity with a cool breeze coming in from the north, keeping things really comfortable. Highs will be in the low to mid 80s, which is pretty warm, but with the lower humidity and a very gentle breeze, it shouldn't be oppressively hot feeling out there. We do heat up a bit on Saturday, a little hotter and a little more humid. Then notice this slight dip in our temperatures as we get into the start of next week. That also comes with a chance of thunderstorms. So I mentioned that chance of maybe a stray shower popping up on Saturday, but I think for most of us, Saturday is going to be dry, and on into Sunday morning looks dry. So if you do have plans for Father's Day, early in the day looks better. As we get into Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening, though, the rain chances start to pick up, and then overnight Sunday night seems like our best chance of getting some heavy rain and thunderstorms as a cold front comes in from the northwest. If you look closely at the wind arrows, you can almost see that cold front. Notice warmer, more humid air flowing in from the south here, and then notice those wind arrows change direction and cooler airs coming in from the north. Right there where that change happens, that's that cold front. It's going to move through the tri-state Sunday night into Monday morning, and then that rain kind of tapers off as we go through the day. Monday and Tuesday looks mostly dry. So here's just a snapshot of the next 7 days. Oh, I forgot to remove that. That alert day was from earlier this morning, so we're not on an alert tomorrow. That's just left over from earlier this morning, where Byron Douglas had that in for the storms this morning. For Juneteenth, mostly sunny, highs in the lower 80s, mid to maybe even upper 80s on Saturday. Saturday looks a little steamy, a little sticky. Then that cold front rolls through. Late in the day, Sunday into Monday, rain is likely, some thunderstorms possible. I wouldn't rule out an isolated strong to severe storm, and we could get some heavy rain, an inch or two of rain certainly possible there Sunday into Monday. That cold front also cools us down a few degrees, and we're looking at highs in the lower 80s then from Monday through the middle of next week. Checking in on the comments here. Good afternoon, Ty. Thank you so much for tuning in. Always appreciate you guys. And if you do have any questions, I do keep an eye on the Facebook comment section on the live video, so you can drop a comment in there with your question, and we do our best to answer it. But I'm not seeing any questions about the forecast, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'll have an updated look at your forecast on 14 News tonight at 4, 5, 6, and 10, and I'll do another streaming show here tonight at 9. So if you do have any questions about the forecast, tune back in at 9, ask those in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Like I said, good weather if you're headed out to WC Handy Fest this evening. Good weather for Juneteenth, as I know a lot of people have the day off tomorrow. Father's Day, I would get any plans out of the way early in the day, because by Sunday afternoon and evening, rain and thunderstorms will be rolling in, and that rain sticks with us into Monday. We could maybe even see some heavy rain and some stronger storms Sunday night, so we'll keep an eye on that for you. And with that, I'll wrap this up. Everybody have a good rest of your afternoon.